Oh, yes, as always, it's a money making Monday right here, 95.1 Nigeria Info. And just to tell you something, like this is between you and I. Yeah, this is, I don't tell anybody. It's between you and I. Everybody. We are live. We are live. Yes, we are live. You can actually go watch me. I don't know. Is my face swollen? Okay, let's just leave it. You know, these are the benefits of working at the radio station. But then now they say we must go live. So we are live. Or go to YouTube, Nigeria Info Abuja, or Facebook, Nigeria Info Abuja, and watch Gbenga now. There's also a pretty lady in here, so come on, you don't want to miss it. All right, so yes, come on, you, the weekend. We saw a lot of actions, and yes, I don't know, Arsenal draw Manchester United, and okay, United also pressure grows on Mikel Arteta, and we have something in the NBA's. LeBron James injured during LA Lakers defeat, while Stephen Curry also is in the news. Also, Nikola Jokic makes NBA triple-double history as Denver beat Phoenix. And then tennis, all right, Indian Wells, Lord Scotty Butler and Cameron Norrie lose in third round. These and many more that will be coming your way this morning on Spot Drive. Also, the NPFL, how did it happen?
I can hear myself. Can you hear me?
I think I'm struggling to.
You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Anyway, just like you said, a lot of things happen in the world of sports around all European top leagues, even in the NPFL.
Yes, and also Ademola Lookman was also on target.
Yeah,
he got a goal, and yes.
NPFL, for example, we saw the coach, Eric Schell, attending his fourth NPFL game that he's watched so far. The game between Rivers United and who did they play against? But I think they won. They won that game. And Finidi George continues to wax strong when it comes to the local league. Bundesliga, a lot of tickets were set on fire. When
they set my ticket on fire.
Lost their game, Bayern Leverkusen, and Dortmund. La Liga also gave his own share of the spoils. Unfortunately for Barcelona, they lost their first team doctor, so they couldn't play. Real Madrid, Athletic Bilbao. I mean, to mention but a few. Even in the Serie A, like you mentioned, Ademola Lookman on the score sheet, the 4-0 victory against Juventus. Matteo Retegui extending his top scorers tally in the Serie A. Lots of happening. And in the Premier League as well, a lot of people thought Man U would be swept away by Arsenal, but unfortunately,
Manchester won that game. They missed too many chances. You know, sometimes I wonder. You know, I ask myself how Rasmus Højlund become a striker. He's a false nine, and when I call him false nine, some people would laugh. But trust me, that young man should be playing somewhere in Harrogate.
He's not a false.
Let's say in League 3. He should not just be. He's not a striker. Go. He should maybe just defend or be a midfielder. Something. Even as a midfielder, he still score goals.
But bro, props to Raya with those wonderful.
I mean, if not for Raya, if not for Raya yesterday, Arsenal fans, I think I don't have. Do I have a conversation with you people? But of course, there is also one man who is still believing that something big or something good can still come out from them. Okay, it is not over yet, and that's the words of Declan Rice, where he tried to cook some party jollof rice yesterday. Where Declan Rice says that the title race is not over. I don't know if he's joking with us or he's trying to pull our legs. I don't know. Do you think he's just talking just to talk?
The title race is not over.
I don't understand. What is remaining? What's left?
That's exactly my point. We who say the title is over is down to the fact that Liverpool have been good and the point gap is there to be seen. I mean, now I think it's no longer 16 points. It's now 12. No. 13
I think 13.
Yeah, 13 points between Arsenal and Liverpool.
Is it 13 or yes? 13. Is it 13 or 15 though?
No, 13. It was 16, before. Okay, yeah.
It's 15. It's 15.
That's true, 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
And if they played their outstanding against Fulham or against Chelsea, they may have played completely all their games and it will still be a wide margin between themselves and Liverpool. But anything can still happen. I mean, Dortmund, we thought they would win the Bundesliga, was not in 2022 or 2023. And they didn't. In the last day, Bayern came from nowhere and won the league. So, yeah, Bundesliga is different. But when it comes to the Premier League,
yeah, it's always hectic. Trust me. Well, away from football, but we'll come back to that later. Let's just take you straight to the NBA resort where LeBron James limped out of the Los Angeles Lakers 111-101 defeat by the Boston Celtics, with a groin injury. But the 40-year-old left the court during a timeout in the fourth quarter after he contested a layup with Jalen Brown, where James scored 22 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists before his exit with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left to play. Where the NBA's all-time leading scorer missed 17 games with a groin problem in 2018. Yes, but said he did not have much concern about his setback. I've been there before, and I know what type of injury we are dealing with, said James, who passed 50,000 career points earlier this week. Obviously, I am day to day. I will look at it each day and see if it gets better. We wish you the very best, James. Hoping that you recover quickly. Okay, and yes, still talking about basketball. Well, I think on Saturday, Nikola Jokic became the first player in the NBA history to register a triple-double of at least 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists in a game as the Denver Nuggets beat the Phoenix Suns 149-141 in overtime, where the Serb, who started, he scored 31 points, made 21 rebounds, and had 22 assists in the match. Jokic was voted league most valuable player last season, the third time he has won the award. Where Phoenix trade by 21 points in the third quarter before Stoning fight back with Kevin Durant, who scored 29 points in total, hitting a 3-pointer on the buzzer to send the game into overtime. However, Denver also forged ahead early in the extra period to secure a second successive victory. Okay, yes, now to tennis, where Britain Katie Butler and Cameron Norrie were knocked out of India Wells as they suffered straight set defeat in the third round. Where British women's number one Butler was beaten 6-0-7-5 by 7 seed Elena Rybakina in California. Where British men's number two Norrie earlier lost 6-3, 7-5 to 10 seed Tommy Paul. Where Sonny Katal is the only remaining Briton in the women's draw, and Jack Draper, the last British male. We're playing our first tournament since January Australian Open because of a foot injury, where Butler received the first round bye as the 25th seed. And all right, what's up in the NPF? Let's bring it home, because it's as if I've just been speaking. Let's just bring it home. So Arsenal draw Manchester United to leave Liverpool 15-point claim at top of the Premier League table. But Declan Rice is saying that it is not over yet for the Gunners, because they are Arsenal. We are Arsenal. We don't give up easily. Chelsea edge past Leicester. Spurs come back to draw with Bournemouth. And also Champions League build up. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Right.
Okay, so when Arsenal got 7 past PSV, I'm like, bro, calm down. You have a game this weekend. All right, you don't need to score all your goals in one match, and then you have Manchester United to face. But then it's the Champions League this week, Gbenga.
It's the first time. It's not the first time Arsenal are scoring so many goals.
And then what happened after?
Score a goal. I remember 5-1. Twice they scored 5 goals in the Champions League or in the cup game in midweek. Then go into the weekend and probably draw or can't score more than 1 goal. It's not the first time. This is even the third time it's happening this season, and I was expecting it also for Man U, who this season, or let me say in 2025, haven't really lost against the big side. So
yeah.
it's expected that the draw should.
That's right. Well, it was the first time since the 1st December that Manchester United found themselves leading a Premier League game at halftime, ending a run of 14 consecutive matches in which they had failed to do so at the break. Well, Manchester United defender Diogo Dalot speaking to BBC Match of the Day after making 200 appearances for his club, that is for United. When you sign for a big club like this, you want to live every moment to achieve this milestone. It was a proud moment for him and his family. Also, what did Arteta say after the title race in his news conference? Yes, it was 1-1 draw against Manchester United, where Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta got away with not answering a question about the title race being over immediately after the game. Well, the question was, of course, asked once again when he sat down for his news conference shortly after that game. Well, this time, however, he did give a response. I don't want to say that, he said. All right. Well, so today the frustration is that we haven't won a game. We know the urgency, and we will have to win every single match to have a chance to do that. I don't think it is the right moment to talk about that. When is the right moment to talk about your title race, Arteta?
So the truth is, he doesn't want to be the kind of like Amorim, for example, coming out to say, oh, this is the worst United side ever, my job is after my neck, we can't expect much this season, probably next month. And some would say you can't, yes, while those are good truths about the United club, you can't come out and say that about a club that you expect to improve in terms of morale. And for Arsenal, one thing we can attribute to them under Arteta is progression in terms of mentality. And you wouldn't want to come out and say, oh, title race is over. So whenever Arsenal fans or Arsenal go into a game, they don't put in their best, knowing fully well that the season is over. But he wants the fight to go down the wire, even if we know that the point gap is there. So I wouldn't blame Arteta. It's what we expect from coaches.
Right. Why taking your calls and reactions, of course, can be part of the show this morning. And tell me what you think of Declan Rice's statement that it is not over yet for Arsenal. They are still in the title chase, but I don't know what they're chasing. Whatever they are chasing, I think I'll be here to help them do that. And now straight to Nigerian players abroad, starting from Turkey. Yes, Victor Osimhen in Galatasaray. Well, Galatasaray were on the verge of dropping more points in the pursuit of Turkish Super League title on Sunday, but Osimhen turned up again, netting the winner in their 2-1 victory at Antalyaspor. Off the back of a brace in their 3-3 draw against Kasim Pass last week, where the strikers' momentum was almost halted by their host until the 62nd minute when he rose high from a quite different position. You want to talk to us? Feel free. Hello, good morning.
Babaji.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Gbenga. Good morning to both of you. Good morning to all Nigerian family. Good morning.
We're going to
God bless you, Arteta. I like your own statement and the spirit of fighting spirit that you have, not like our own coach.
Who's your coach? Did you tell us your name? Did you tell us your name?
Adewumi Daniel. Sorry. I said that Arteta, I say kudos to him. That's a good coach. Even in his mind, he know he cannot make it, but at least he's giving up to his player, not like Chelsea who said who used his own venom of his tongue. Say he did not expect good for Chelsea. Chelsea was number 2.
All right.
Behind Liverpool. This man continues to say he didn't lead.
Okay.
And the word of God lies in himself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Daniel.
So even being top 4. Today 4, tomorrow 5.
Next tomorrow for 15. And still talking about Nigerian players abroad. Anthony Dennis in Godsepe, new Super Eagles invitee. That's Dennis, played 64 minutes as 10-man Godsepe. Yes, so far the 3-1 defeat at Sivasspor, where the 20-year-old midfielder has been a silent operator in the Turkish Super League, notching that he had 21 appearances with 2 assists. Also, Wilfred Ndidi with Leicester City. He got his 5th start for Leicester since recovering from an injury, playing the entire 90 minutes against Chelsea, but his presence couldn't prevent the Foxes from The road of the blues. Okay, so I need to let you go. You're not. We're still taking reactions because I have messages, but I don't know if time would permit me. Christian Uche, Tafe, of course. Another weekend, another 90 minutes for Uche, who continued to ride the tide with Getafe in the Spanish La Liga. With the Nigerian midfielder who was recently listed in the Super Eagles provisional 39-man list for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda, and Zimbabwe was involved for 90 minutes as Getafe stunned Atletico 2-1.
Yeah,
there is a Champions League game.
They were supposed to take
this week
advantage of Barca not playing and also trying to stay ahead of Madrid, but it wasn't to be. And Madrid, on the other hand, through Vinicius and Mbappe, won their game.
Also, we have in Germany, Poguma and Orban in Hoffenheim. All the players were in action. And in France, Moses Simon for Nantes, arguably their best player this season. Simon had made the red substitute appearance in Nantes' home defeat against Strasbourg, leaving the Canaries are just 3 points above the relegation zone. Where in Greece, Bruno Ogechi in Olympiacos also was in action. Super Eagles left back Ogechi made his third Greece Super League appearance and his fifth in all competition. And what happened in Belgium? Rafael Onyedika for Club Brugge. Okay, so I think that's it. We have more. I've talked about Victor Osimhen. Did I talk about Demola Lookman? Okay, yeah, for Atalanta. So these are the names of Nigerian stars smoking hot across Europe right now. Now I feel like crying for Zimbabwe and the rest.
So that's I wanted to say, is Obi Martin also considered as Nigerians abroad?
Yeah, I think. You can Thank you, guys. Football Frenzy will be up later tonight from 7 p.m. But don't forget that What's Happening in Abuja comes up next. My name is Ogechi Madi. Thank you, Gbenga, for stopping by. Do enjoy the rest of your day.